Autism Tree community. My name is Garret Hoff. I was diagnosed on the autism spectrum just over 20 years ago. Since then, with the help of the Autism Tree community, I founded our internship program in 2014 and the Autism Advanced program in 2022. While I am quite saddened that I cannot be with you today as I am deep in preparation for my finals at Duke University School of Law, I take solace in the fact that tonight we are celebrating that Autism Tree is not about one person or one family. It is about supporting every individual and every family in our community. I have always believed that Autism Tree is all of us, and I also believe that our commitment to that vision of Autism Tree is why we are still here 20 years later, supporting families by embracing, connecting, empowering, and creating. I want to focus briefly on the word empower, a word that we hold as a core value and objective here at Autism Tree. In a society that often isolates individuals on the autism spectrum and their families, it is game-changing to be able to face the world every day and feel empowered to create the fulfilling life we want to have. I want to especially thank our honorees tonight, Supervisor Tara Lawson-Reamer and Dr. Allison Motree, for helping empower this community in distinctive and important ways. I thought, due to the slow pace of change, legislation like the board letters Supervisor Lawson-Reamer sponsored, entitled Opening More Doors to Workers Who Are Neurodivergent, Including Autism, legislation that is an important first step to combat the chronic unemployment and underemployment autistic adults face, was decades away. Instead, I, and I hope many others, are energized by the fact that we have leaders like Supervisor Lawson-Reamer and her Chief of Staff, Megan Elledge-Lavoda, who are doing all that they can to work with us to help empower autistic adults trying to enter the workforce and create life-changing outcomes that will harness the energies of our autistic adults to help power the great work that the County of San Diego does. I also want to thank Dr. Motree, who has for years helped expose our families to world-class scientific research, and also expose the scientific community, which has had a massive impact on the autism community, to our families as the chair of the Autism Tree Neuroscience Conference. Every year I come away from the conference with a new perspective, a new compassion, and a new interest in our world, and I know a lot of others do too. I want to conclude by emphasizing the unique nature of what we have built together as an Autism Tree community. I am one person who has been tremendously blessed to have grown up feeling empowered and confident to stand out as my entire autistic self. The biggest surprise I've had being in law school was the discovery that I was not the only autistic person here. I had always assumed because there were so few that were so open about being autistic that the many trials and tribulations just to get to law school had resulted in autistic people being largely locked out. Instead, there is a population here that has, in part due to the pervasive stigmas associated with autism, chosen to stay quiet. Only because I felt so empowered by this community did I have the strength to put myself out there and create an organization, the Duke Law Neurodivergent Students Association, which is working to spread at least some of the love and support I've received from this community over the years, and raise awareness that autistic people are here, that they are here to be change makers in the community. Autistic people and autistic families going out into the world empowered, whether in San Diego or beyond, create more empowerment. That is why I will always be proud of the Autism Tree community for being an engine of positive change. Sometimes that change may happen quickly, and other times slowly, and sometimes it'll be direct, and other times indirect. But every day we, the Autism Tree community, are empowering, and every day we are creating brighter todays and tomorrows. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.